I'm sure you guys have heard the rumors. Call of Duty is going to be called Black Ops 4 and being set in the modern time, and Battlefield is going to be called Battlefield 5 set in World War II. And this is exactly what I was waiting for. This rivalry between these two companies that at least seems like at their strongest. And the reason I say at their strongest is because in the past, these games have ran into each other. And the problem was that it seemed like always just one of them was really lacking that year, and it just wasn't fair to compare them because just how much the other one was lacking. This was especially apparent last time they ran into each other with Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare. It really had to do with when they're being released, because obviously nobody wanted the futuristic setting for Call of Duty when Infinite Warfare came out, but then came along Battlefield 1 and of course gave everybody exactly what they wanted. Then you can look at another time they were released together with Battlefield Hardline and Black Ops 3. And I know they weren't released exactly in competition with each other. One was released early 2015, one was released in late 2015, but still, they were kind of released the same year. But at the same time, Hardline wasn't that really good of a Battlefield game, and Black Ops 3 was an amazing Call of Duty game. And if you go further back, I'm sure you'll be able to find a good competition between the two, but at least in recent times, these games have not had good competition with each other. Just one has been always lacking, but that seems like it's going to be changing this year, with again Battlefield being World War II and Call of Duty being a modern setting. And I think this is perfect because I just want to see which one comes out on top. And I know the Call of Duty is probably going to outsell Battlefield just because it's Call of Duty, but what I'm really looking at is fan reception of the game. Like, is it going to be more positive reception for which game, just for their fans of each one, and how many people are going to be going between the games, how many people are going to trade games, and just things like that. That's what I'm interested in this rivalry this year, and I honestly can't wait for it. And this is just a rivalry I've always liked, just seeing Battlefield go up against Call of Duty. And I know they're not exactly the same games, like complete rivals, but at the same time, it's just who else is Call of Duty's competitor besides Battlefield. I just cannot wait to see what's going to be happening this year. I would have kind of preferred Battlefield to do Bad Company again, because I love Bad Company. I've played that game so much, at least in the past when it was actually a game people played, but it was just one of my favorite games. And especially with the rumors that were like a couple months ago saying that that was going to be the next Battlefield game, I got even more hyped. But I guess it's fine if we're getting Battlefield 5. I'm sure a lot of people will like that game too, but just personally, that's probably what's going to make me like Call of Duty more. Well, I was probably going to like Call of Duty more altogether because I have a bias towards Call of Duty. That's obviously not a surprise, but at the same time, I loved Battlefield Bad Company. I was kind of hoping that's what they were going to be doing this year, because if I heard that, I would pre-order that as soon as I could. And I don't know, I just find that a little shame. It would have been perfect. Imagine Black Ops 4 going against Bad Company 3 would have been just great, but still, I'm sure Battlefield 5 was just as good for most Battlefield fans. So I just cannot wait for this. Tell me what you guys think about this rivalry. I honestly want to hear what you guys think about it. And again, like I said, Call of Duty will probably outsell it, but I'm talking about fan receptions of their given games. Are you guys going to think Call of Duty is going to have the better fan reception or Battlefield? I'd really like to see what you guys think about this. Or maybe you guys think that this guy who's recently jumped in the party that I still cannot see as a rival to either of these games, Fortnite or PUBG, is going to make a dent in it, because personally I don't see the Battle Royale game modes going that far. Especially, I think they'll die actually if they are added into Call of Duty, which seems like it's actually going to happen. Maybe Battlefield will have a Battle Royale game mode. I doubt it, because that's supposed to be more of a war simulator, I guess. But, well, not exactly war simulator, but you know, it's just a different type of game. I don't think exactly a Battle Royale mode would fit in Battlefield, but if they do, that's also going to be fine. But once one of these games adds a Battle Royale game mode into it, I just think that the Battle Royale mode won't get more popular. I think it actually hurt the Battle Royale mode if Call of Duty or Battlefield actually added it in. But that's just my personal take on the whole thing. What do you guys think? Battlefield's going to be going up this year, Call of Duty, or do you think Fortnite is just going to stay where it is right now? And that's the thing, I just cannot see Fortnite as a proper rival to either of these games, because these games just look, they're just so you know, there's something completely different. I personally just can't see, I don't know why, but I just cannot see these Battle Royale games as proper competitors to Call of Duty and Battlefield. But still, if you guys think those games are going to maybe still be popular, and well, they'll probably still be popular, but as proper rivals to these games, what do you guys think about the whole situation? You guys thinking Battlefield's going up this year, Call of Duty, or even Fortnite or something like that? Just tell me what you guys are thinking. But regardless, all I know is that we're going to have some really good games coming out this year between Call of Duty, Battlefield, God of War. Detroit looks pretty interesting. There's just a lot of good games coming out this year that I just can't wait for. But anyways, that's about it for me. Tell me what you guys think about this whole situation, but I'm going to go and I'll catch you guys on my next video.